It is April 3rd and 2026, and today we are going to discuss the HEC AI policy. What does HEC of Pakistan say about AI? So the guidance is that AI must not replace learning. It may assist learning. You have to disclose use of AI in your assessment. It is mandatory. AI generated work cannot be submitted as original work. There is a strict stance on data fabrication. AI-generated literature reviews without citation is not acceptable and should not be done. Universities must develop AI policies, plagiarism detection, and training. Ethical approval is required for AI use in research involving human data. So, what are the ethical domains in AI? Privacy and data protection, bias and fairness, transparency and explainability, academic integrity and misconduct, copywriting and equity and access, human AI collaboration and accountability and governance are main issues for ethical domains in AI. So, and they spot the ethical domain here. AI penalize students without with accents. This was a bias. Teacher upload exam questions into ChatGPT. That is the problem with privacy or integrity. Students submit AI-generated thesis chapter. That is a misconduct. All students commonly use AI. They will use it for brainstorming or outlining ideas, getting explanation for difficult concepts, drafting emails or basic templates, language support by Grammarly Clarity or grammar and translation, generating practice question or quizzes, coding, help, or debugging with understanding. These can be helpful, but now let's look at where things go wrong. So, common types of misuse in generative AI. When students submit AI generated assignments or essays, use AI to solve exams, quizzes, or graded tasks, fabricated or AI-invented citations, incorrect or misleading AI-generated references, creating fake database datasets or manipulated data, uploading personal, confidential, or participant data into AI tools, blindly trusting incorrect or biased AI outputs, using AI to write literature reviews or thesis section, paraphrasing through AI to bypass plagiarism checks, generating false interview transcripts or qualitative data, AI-enhanced manipulation of images, charts, or figures, letting AI complete group work or team deliverables, over dependence on AI for basic learning tasks, using AI to derive research gaps, problem statements, or framework, AI misuse in writing emails, reports, or reflective tasks, using AI to generate clinical or scientific explanation without verification, sharing exam items or confidential materials with AI platform, using AI as the primary source instead of reading original literature. So when you start, is the generative tool used? And if yes, is there declaration of AI generated tools? If yes, cite AI contributions. If yes, use them for academic purpose proposed in section 6. If yes, plagiarism check as per the prevalent HEC criteria. If yes, prevalent plagiarism understanding statement added. If yes, compliance with existing copyrights and IP laws, and if yes, final check by the supervisor as per HEC criteria, and if no, review project thesis or report and reassessment by the supervisor is recommended. Individual responsibility of student is action to be taken by a concerned committee. Ethical concern and bias and discrimination. So there can be bias data sets, biased learning analytics, AI grading disadvantages non-native English speakers, gendered prompts result in stereotyping, predictive analysis reinforcing inequalities. UNESCO principle is fairness and non-discrimination. So there are different ethical concerns regarding data privacy and security. Cloud-based AI storing student queries and personal data, learning platforms tracking behavior without consent, plagiarism checkers storing manuscripts, AI-powered proctoring flagged dark skin disability or headscarves. UNESCO principle is right to privacy, and HEC says that student data sharing must be consented and secure. Third ethical concerns is academic integrity and misuse. Examples of misuse are ghostwriting via ChatGPT, fabricated references, phantom citations, full essays written by AI without understanding students are bypassing cognitive efforts. HEC says that the undisclosed AI use is equal to academic misconduct. Fourth ethical concern is hallucination and misinformation. AI creates false citation, fake quotes, produce fabricated data tables. Students may report incorrect medical or scientific facts. Researchers risk invalid conclusion. A researcher submitted a manuscript with 20 AI-generated fake references and was subjected to rejection and investigation. Authorship and accountability. Can AI be an author? No. Plain no. AI lacks responsibility, cannot approve final manuscript. Journals disclose prompts, version, tools used, and UNESCO human accountability is not non-negotiable. Ethical concern number six, human replacement debate. Fear of losing teaching jobs, reliance on automated grading or chatbots, reduction of human empathy in education. AI should augment, not replace teachers. UNESCO ensure human oversight for this human replacement debate. Ethical concern 7 is equity and access. Paid tools create inequity. Students in rural low income communities are left behind. There is a digital literacy gap. There is a risk widening achievement gap, and UNESCO is inclusive for all, and AI should be inclusive AI for all. HEC says promote equitable access across all Pakistani institutions for all students. What groups of students in Pakistan are most at risk of being left behind? Obviously, we all know the answer. Ethical concern 8 is intellectual property and copyright. AI trained on copyright textbooks or journals. There is risk of plagiarism, no ownership clarity on AI generated images and texts. Preprint servers flooded with AI written submission. Transparency and explainability. Black box algorithms, unclear logic, automated grading lacks rationale, adaptive learning tools make hidden decisions, and students may challenge grades due to lack of explainability. Can we trust AI generated grade without explanation? The answer is probably no. Research ethics. AI generated fake qualitative transcripts using AI to modify or fabricate datasets. Image manipulation using generative AI. Literature reviews fully AI generated violates each HEC policy. Lack of documentation of AI steps. Poor reproducibility. There are some case studies. Case study 1. A student used AI to generate entire interview transcripts for a qualitative study. It was noticed there were identical phrasing and realistic quotes, no metadata or audio files. Outcome was degree withheld with research misconduct inquiry. Wherein your research workflow could misuse happen, how will you prevent it? Case study 2 is AI based bias grading. A university used AI based grading for English writing. Students from minority language backgrounds consistently scored lower. When manually reviewed, many had been unfairly penalized. Should AI be used for grading at all? Under what safeguards? The human supervision, obviously, and fair chance for everyone. Third case study is a postgraduate student using ChatGPT to summarize 40 papers, but summaries included studies that did not exist, a wrong sample size, and misinterpreted findings. So the boundary between assistance and misconduct. Privacy breach in class. A teacher asks student to rewrite reflection and submit them to an AI tool. The data was stored on external servers, later on leaked. Students were not informed. So external AI tools should be checked before any use.